you know, it's the game gonna test you. It's ups and downs. And so, like, you know, you gotta be who you are at all times.
Jackson, Mississippi has experienced a spike in killings, with more than 150 murders last year, and about 4 in 10 remain unsolved.
What's good, everybody? It's your guy Kid Bailey, and I'm back. Got another part to the recruiter engagement angles. The last time we talked, we were talking about hiring managers and their biggest issue, which was where I talked more about a lot of the times they really don't know what they want in a candidate. So relaying that and all those issues that come across the table when it comes to that situation. But today, I wanted to give some more tips for any managers that might be watching this that might want to do some hiring and that might want to use a staffing agency or a recruiter to do that. And so I only got a couple others that I was thinking about in regards to my personal experience, what I've seen managers have issues with is going to be timely feedback. You know, when you have an interview, you don't want to take forever to let the recruiter know where you stand. You know, I understand if you got other interviews maybe next week, but giving the recruiter feedback on, hey, the interview went well, this is what I liked, this is what I didn't like. You know, in regards to the other candidates, I might rank this person second out of 5, you know, or any feedback. Honestly, anything helps. So that way we can relate to the candidate and, you know, continue to push process as well as keep everyone updated in the process. It's all partnership. I want to partner with the manager. I also want to partner with the candidate to, you know, see them have success as well as see the manager have success and to continue building out their team timely feedback. Other candidates might have other positions. You know, other people might be replying to them or trying to get them involved in the interview process. And the longer you take, the more likely they might have another offer on the table. And then you'd be put in a situation where, oh, hey, I really like this person, but they got another offer and say, well, it's $5,000 more than what we can offer. So now you got to go to your boss to try to get more money to get the person you really want. And so you'd be very surprised how common it is for that situation to happen. And for both sides, you know, they in their head, they're like, well, I don't want to fully trust this person. You know, I don't want to put all of my eggs into one basket and let them know, like, hey, I have another offer on the table. And then they say, well, hey, go accept that. Or if the client does go get the counter, and they are able to get more money, and they can compete with the other offer that's $5,000 more, and then the candidate still takes the other offer. So, double-edged sword, but at the same time, we just want to do our best to make sure if I were in your shoes, what would I do? So I just try to lay it all out in that same manner. But that's I would say another really good tip in regards to some managers. Just be quicker with your replies and your feedback after you get the interview. It's almost like sometimes you reach out to the staffing firm, you're like, hey, have you guys found anyone? And then when we finally get the interview set up, now it's been 2 weeks before we hear back about where this person stands in the process. I would definitely say that's a really good tip. Timely feedback, faster process. Another good angle that I was thinking about is truly trusting your recruiters and building that partnership. You communicate clearly and everything is relayed in the proper manner, information-wise. You know, the recruiter is there to help you. So there's no reason why you should feel like you're going against the recruiter. Like, it's a partnership. We're all on the same team. We're all working to build this partnership to benefit both parties. I would say that, you know, trusting the recruiter insights from the market trends, especially really niche, tough skill sets, maybe an actuarial analyst or a data scientist or a site reliability engineer. These type of skill sets, you know, it depends on the area if you're going to find quality people or not. And a lot of these candidates are working remote. You know, there's a lot of factors that come into play with trying to find top talent. And so overall, I would just say timely feedback and partnering truly with the recruiter in the sense of really taking into consideration their perspective and what they're seeing, and trusting that they're not telling you false information, but also having them to provide presentations. You know, there's angles that these recruiters can do. Like, we can show you the data. You know, I can go to LinkedIn, go to Talent Insights, pull through the data, show you where these people are located, who has what skills, you know, what they're typically doing, what companies they're actually even at currently, all that information. And so if you truly partner with a recruiter, you would find that out of like, hey, they actually have a lot of insight, a lot of data that they can use to back why they're telling you what they're telling you. So that's really all I got for you guys. I hope this really helped anyone that's a manager or wanting to be a manager in the future from a recruiter perspective. I just feel like personally, if the managers I work with were intentional about these tips, the processes would be so much faster in general. And so, like I said, that's all I got for y'all today. Hope this helped someone. Appreciate y'all tuning in. See y'all next week. Peace.